Are you a consulting business owner seeking a better way to scale to your next million in revenue? Accelerate Sales Podcast features other experts who have cracked the code to predictable revenues with proven sales systems that quickly increase revenue and get you on the fast track back to doing what you do best. Now let's accelerate your sales with today's episode.
Hi, Paul here. Before we get into the show, would you like to make a great first impression on LinkedIn? If so, I have something just for you. When people search for your name on Google, your LinkedIn profile will normally come up first. Before meeting someone for the first time, how often do they view your LinkedIn profile? For many coaches and consultants I begin to work with, their profiles don't do them any justice. I've created a simple solution where you can whip your profile into shape to have your best foot forward when attracting new clients on LinkedIn. Go to blgdownload.com, so that's blgdownload.com, to get your 5 killer tips today. Hello to the Accelerate Sales podcast, episode number 324. If it's your first time, welcome. And if you love what you hear, please subscribe. If you're a regular, thanks for your support. I really appreciate it. And every review I go through on iTunes, also on other platforms, but in particular iTunes. So big shout out to the following people that recently did a review: Jonathan Magnan, David Jennings, M. Shannon Hernandez, Bob Regneris, and Lisa Genovese. I sent them a LinkedIn profile makeover as a thank you, and that really inspired me to do today's show. And also, please check out past shows on your favorite platform. Just search Accelerate Sales, and also check out the interview shows. So today's topic is 9 LinkedIn profile hacks to convert sales. And what you will learn is what they are, some quick examples or a little bit more of an explanation, and an opportunity to join our community so that we can help you and also get that makeover yourself. So do you look like LinkedIn? Well, does your LinkedIn profile, I should say, look like Jekyll and Hyde? So who you are to your clients and the people that really know you well is not who you're like on your profile. I generally look at hundreds of profiles each and every day, and I know it so often. I hear someone talk or someone I have a sales call with, and then I look at their profile, I'm like, hang on, this is completely two different people. So what I want to do in this podcast is help you fix that ASAP. I'll ask you to also have a look at episode number 197. That was the last time I covered LinkedIn profiles. And like all platforms, they change, and LinkedIn has. And also, we as a community have learned a lot as well as what works and what doesn't. So that's why I want to share this new version of the episode. But if you want to combine the both, that'd be great. 197, and obviously this is 324. So let's go through the 9. Number 1 is the header, right? The top of your profile. 2 key things on your header: who you help and what results you get for them. Make it easy. People only spend, sometimes 2 minutes maximum on your profile. So make it easy for them. Think of it as if it's a billboard as you drive down the road, right? You want to make it really clear for them. The other one is, check it on your mobile phone to make sure that the text isn't hidden, because it does shrink on a mobile phone. So it's really important. And so often I see someone have nice statements, but it's hidden behind their profile. And about 60% of people use the LinkedIn mobile app. So that was number 1, header. Going down, the next is your profile pic. So the key thing here is match your ideal client, right? If they're people that wear suits, if that's still the case, and ties, make sure you've got the same. If not, so, be more casual like I am with my consulting audience. Also use brand colors in the background to make it pop, right? You'll go and have a look at mine, and you can see the orange in the background with me blue, which is my 2 key colors. And also make sure that it's nice and close. There's some that are so far back, we'd like to actually see your face, that smiling face. Also, you can record a 9-second video on your profile that can talk more about it. And actually, I can't remember if it's 9 seconds. It might be a little bit longer than that, but just make sure you get the timing right. And the other one is you can also record, which I'm pretty sure is 9 seconds, is how to pronounce your name. And I think that's really important. Like for me, it's obvious, Paul Higgins, but what I can do is put, something else there, what I'm focusing on. But if you've got a difficult name, please put it in there. So that was number 2, profile pic. Number 3 is contact section. So a lot of people miss this, right? And most of you haven't changed it since you first came on the platform. So first thing is make it easy for people to find you, right? So just make the contact information easy. List your key websites, and you've got a character limit. It's not a lot, but you can put a description next to them and be specific as possible. Also, have your work email there, so replace your personal one and put your work email there. And also a mobile or cell phone is optional, but we always recommend it. So far we've gone header, profile, pic, contact section. Now we're going to go through number 4. So to me, I think it's the most seen part of your LinkedIn profile. It's really your digital footprint. Everywhere you go, your header is the key thing that people see other than your profile pic, right? So what I'm saying is start off with your superpower at the start. It's so powerful. Like for me, as an example, I'm a sales strategist. So people like to put you in a category. So make it easy for them. And then I use a little formula. So I help insert your ideal client to insert results through your program or approach, right? So it's a simple formula. You can, change it slightly because you don't want to be like everyone else's. But I think once again, you're just making it obvious because you know yourself, you know exactly what you do, but to all the people hitting your profile, is it as obvious to them? Okay, so number 5 is the about section. And I think this is really important. And I think the first thing is it's not about you, right? Now, you heard it from a lot of people, so I won't go into a lot of detail on that. But the about section is about your ideal client. It's not about you. And the key framework we love to use is the first thing is just call out who your ideal clients are. And if it needs to be expanded, like mine's consultants, so it needs to be a bit more specific because there's consultants and there's consultants, right? It's a bit like the word strategy. So I get a little more specific in exactly who I help. And then also what you want to do is just start off with the pain points, right? 3 or 4 statements. Are you, right? So just, you want, and where possible, take the language exactly out of meetings or sales meetings that you have. Also, then come in with, well, there is another way, or it doesn't have to be like that. And then your top line solution, how your service will benefit them. If you've got a lead magnet, you can put that in there so you're giving value. Also put in some client testimonials, which once again are results-based, and then have a clear call to action. Book a call, email. Make sure that is crystal clear. I heard Amy Porterfield talk about this today, that on her email copywriting, that it's so important to have that clear call to action. And while we're going through all of this, you can obviously go and have a look at mine as an example because I like to practice what I preach. But before I continue on to number 6, I would like to talk to you about leadjet.io. Ever looked at a LinkedIn profile and had to manually put the information into your sales CRM? And actually, I had this situation today because we changed email domain. So it used to be paul@buildlivegive.com, which was the old podcast name. Now we've changed it to paulhigginsmentoring.com. And I couldn't get into LeadJet. So I found someone on LinkedIn, and then it was like that manual process of putting it in. I just forgot how easy it is. Also, if you have messages on LinkedIn, you can just hit it and it will sync directly into your sales CRM. So it just makes it beautiful and easy. It works on most major sales CRM, including the one I use, which is Copper CRM, Pipedrive, HubSpot, Salesforce, etc. But why not check it out for yourself? Just go to paulhigginsmentoring.com/leadjet. So we've covered 5, now 6, right? We've got 3 left. So, well, technically we've actually got 4 left. And I might throw in a bonus at the end. So please keep listening. So featured, add a featured section. A lot of people just miss this one, right? And if you want to know how to do it, just reach out, but add a section. And then I think there's 3 key things. Have a video about you and your story. So once again, you can go to mine. And so often people talk about that when I'm on a sales call. The second is have a customer testimonial. I need to update mine, but at least have one there. And have a relevant, high engaged post, which you can pin. Number 7 is experience. Have more specifics about how you help people in your primary company, right? So what you may also do is list some of your assets. So I've got my podcast and book. Sometimes you can have it as a separate company or you can put it under the one company. The other quick one is in your past experience, also put key results, the ones that are further down and nice, short and punchy. Number 8 is skills. So the second last, it's your top 3 relevant skills for today. So many people just go with what they've got the most, which is 99 plus. No. make sure that it's the skills because it is searchable in the algorithm. So make sure that the most current. The 99 doesn't really matter. And also have about 40 in total. So once again, it's more searches specific to you. And then ask clients, peers, friends to endorse you to get up to the 99. And the best way of doing that is obviously endorse them first. So number 9. And as I said, I've got a bonus, so stay a little bit longer. Get some current results-based recommendations from your best clients. All right, and the best way again is give so that you can get in return. So a couple of quick bonus tips. Your company profile, align it to your personal profile. You can turn on creator mode now on the mobile. The downside of that is it puts your posts above your about section, so it depends. For me personally at the moment, I've got it off, but test it. The next one is the hashtags. If you do have creator mode on, make sure that you're using those hashtags in the post. That works really well. Also, you can create your own custom URL. So I've got Paul Higgins Mentoring as mine. In the privacy settings, you probably never go in there, but make sure that your contacts cannot see your connections list, right? What you don't want to do is build up all of this fantastic network and then someone like a competitor potentially comes and takes it away. So make sure that is. And then on your public profile settings, turn all the stuff that you don't need off, right? So it's not too busy and it's more punctual. So I know it was a little bit longer. I'm over the 10-minute mark, so I'll wrap this up. So 3 key actions from today. Go and implement one of these and let me know. Share it with me at paul@paulhigginsmentoring.com or on a social, which it would be great. LinkedIn, perfect. Next is have profiles that you track each month. So, it may be mine, it may be someone else in your industry, but track and see what they're changing. It's a good indication you need to change. And the last one is if you reach out to this website and you book a call with me, I'll do a free LinkedIn profile makeover. Now, it is to my membership, which is LinkedIn, which really helps people with 3 key things: their profile, their posting, and also their prospecting. But go to paulhigginsmentoring.com/SM and book a call there. You can get all the links in the show notes at paulhigginsmentoring.com/podcast, episode number 324 on the app you're listening to. I recommend, not sponsored by, Podcast app. And if you know someone interested in building their authority and most importantly, using their profile to help convert more sales, please share it with them. They will love you for it and be a sales rock star. Please take action to accelerate sales.
I'm fired up after today's episode. What about you? But hey, before you go, learning is just one piece of the puzzle. Now it's time to put today's strategy into action. Head over now to today's show page at paulhigginsmentoring.com/podcast and share how you'll put it into action. Be sure to head over to your favorite podcast platform and subscribe, rate, and review the show. Tell me what your favorite episode is. And don't wait 1 minute more to gain access to your pulse check at paulhigginsmentoring.com. This could be the difference between struggling to get more leads and making this next quarter your best one yet.